Home Affairs has published a draft of its new official identity management policy. It's open for public comment until the 28th of February. The department is aiming to introduce a national identity system in order to guard against identity theft and to digitize identity management. At the same time, gender activists are happy that the new system takes into account the wishes of transgender, non-binary and intersex people in allocating identity numbers. Well, for more reaction on this story, I'm joined now by Sibusisa Keswa from a human rights group called eNCA. They're an advocacy group for the LGBTI plus community. Sibusisa, good morning, and thank you very much for your time. It's all about that digit 7, digit number 7 on our ID numbers, which either tells us whether currently you are male or female, and that might change going forward, and that's what you are welcoming.
Yes, good morning and good morning to viewers. Actually, the submission date has been extended to 15 March, and we urge all people of South Africa to support our position. Yes, Department is proposing randomized numbers, and we are in full support of that because we believe that will accommodate everyone else. In actual fact, it won't change the lives of the mainstream society, but it will accommodate the gender minorities, non-binary, intersex, and transgender groups.
Yeah, so practically, what should we expect? I mean, the 7th digit of our ID numbers currently, if it's between 0 and 4, that digit means you are female. If it's between 5 and 9, means you are male. In the new way of randomization, will that go away, therefore, and introduce something like you'd call a gender-neutral ID number? Am I correct?
Yes. So should we go for the randomized number, then gender will no longer be coded in the ID number system. So it will just have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever number.
Yeah.
Yes. That will be a good thing.
That would be, yeah. What are the challenges currently? What makes the current system a bad thing?
Currently, as you said before, that currently the number system is gendered. So for those people then who don't fall in the who don't fall in the a gender binary system, then they are out of place, right? Intersex people, then they have to, as they grow up, they have to change their numbers. I was assigned female at birth, now I'm assigned, now I'm male, and vice versa.
So it will remove gender discrimination in a way, and could we see introduction of a third sex category? Is that what eNCA would see as well, do you think, or you are more for just a complete randomization?
Of course, then, when it comes to traveling, in your passport, you must have a male or female. But then we are not talking of a third sex. It's just a bad terminology. We are talking of a third option, and that will be represented by an X, and that means unspecified. For any other person in South Africa who choose not, for their own reasons, not to specify their gender, then they will have that option, and then the machines in the airport all over the globe will be able to read your X.
Is the X approach done elsewhere in the world?
Many countries in the world, in the Europe, countries like Sweden, Malta, even in the States, some states have implemented the X, and countries like ours, Argentina, has fully implemented the X, so it is doable.
Yeah, how do you...
And it is progressive.
Yes, no, I can hear that, but I'm just thinking here's a parent's, a baby's just been born, they are not sure about the baby's gender, and in this country we are supposed to register for ID purposes children as soon as they are born. What would your advice be or approach be if you look into the future when it comes to a situation like that playing itself out?
Yes, when a child is born intersex, meaning they have ambiguous genitalia, or their genitals, you can't tell clearly if this is a boy or a girl. Then when we have option X, then it allows registration of the child, you see. Unlike currently, because now we just have male and female, you find that doctors and parents, they're so quick to do cosmetic surgery and say, let's fix the child so that the child can be male or female. And all over the world, I can tell you now, intersex people are saying stop these operations because they are harmful to them.
Okay, thank you very much.
So this will solve the big problem.
So you believe it might assist there as well. Finally, Busi, just to confirm, you said the date for public comment on this Home Affairs new policy on identity has been extended to March, the 15th of March?
Yes, the minister has given extension because it's allowing more consultation. As a result, we urge more people to support our position.
Thank you very much. Busiso Keswa there from Human Rights Advocacy Group, Iranchi, that's based here in Johannesburg. New ID changes on the cards for South Africa, and gender activists welcoming the acknowledgement that it must accommodate the new way intersexed individuals. Now,